Hi everyone, Wolfie Rankin coming at you from a very cold Melbourne, Australia. Well, it is the middle of winter here. Got a few things to show you. First up, Dancing with No Fear, the 12-inch version from Holly Johnson. And this is from his latest album, Europa. It's been remixed and republished as a 12-inch single. Now, this has been signed, but weirdly, Holly has signed it on the outside. I mean, on the packet, on the plastic bit. So that's a bit odd, but never mind. That's his own artwork. He's a quite a professional artist, and he does his own covers. So that's pretty cool. There used to be a guy who was doing all the covers for let's see, that band Mental as Anything, Australian band. And he was Reg Mombasa, that's who I'm thinking of, and he used to design a lot of things for Mambo. So you used to see the Mambo t-shirts around in the 80s and the paintings and so forth, and he did all of those. And apparently if you've got a cover done by him on one of the singles, you're doing quite well because they're actually worth something. Also, along with that, we've got a test pressing of Holly's as well, which is signed. And there's, how many of them were there? 50. There were 50. There's usually 50. So there you go. So anyone who got in first, like I did, could have got a test pressing. Now, some of you might remember Paul Young. He released an album called No Parlez back in the 80s. Well, there's a really nice thing that you can pick up at the moment if you're into his music. He's got 4 CDs out at the moment, which come in a packaged with a book, which he's written. And the first few are signed. I think you can probably still pick up a signed one. I'm not sure. Last time I checked, you could. So it comes with No Parlez and a couple of newer albums, and there's a few live versions of tracks on there as well. Really, really nice pickup if you're into his music, and you know, it's great stuff. It's played every day on classic 80s radio. Wherever I Lay My Hat is on there, and there's a few other songs that we know very, very well. Yeah, there might be a couple more left, the signed ones. Now, when I checked, they were about $50 with postage to Australia. So it's not a bad deal really for 4 CDs. So I'd check that out if you're interested. Wolfcop fans. I was talking to the director of Wolfcop the other night, and there's all these, they're trying to fund Wolfcop 2 at the moment, which is good because Wolfcop 1 was a great film. And they're asking for donations and so forth. And I went down the list of perks and things, and there wasn't any vinyl. But the director got back to me and he said, "Hey Wolfie, you know, Shooting Guns are actually going to reissue the Wolfcop soundtrack, and there's going to be 100 made in clear vinyl. So if you want something a little bit rare, that might be something that you can go for." Also, Shooting Guns are offering singles in various colours of songs that I'm not sure whether they came from the soundtrack album or not. But they're coming out in different wild colours. I think there's a purple one, and I think there's a couple of clear ones, and I think there's a couple of test pressings as well. So if you go onto I think it was the Shooting Guns website, I'm not sure, but I think if you go there, you'll be able to find out some more information. Anyway, that's all I've got to show you this week. Take care of everyone. Bye-bye. I'll see you whenever I get more vinyl. See ya.